Hello and welcome back to My Tech Wardrobe. My name is Caitlin and I do random fashion videos on the internet for fun. If you're thinking, wow, I have not seen this part of Caitlin's house before, you have, but not from this angle. I'm currently inside of my bedroom closet because I can't handle it anymore. I have been meaning to do a big closet clear out / reorganization for many months, many seasons. Every time a season changes, I think, ooh, I'll go in and switch some stuff around and move those tank tops and shorts and sweaters and then... Needless to say, I have not done that. And what you can see beside me is the result of that. So basically in this closet, we're lucky to have a moderately sized walk-in closet. I say walk-in. You can literally walk one step in and that's about it. But it is quite a decent size because as you can see behind me, I can fit my old broken IKEA dresser from my student days in here. And that's about it though, because I have one section on this side for my clothes and then the other half is supposed to be Mr. Tech Wardrobe's clothes. Although there is a section right beside it that doesn't have any clothes on it. And I've always thought about expanding, but I'm trying to behave myself. But we don't have any actual, closet structure. What are those called? Closet organizers? We don't have a custom closet, basically, because who can spend money on a custom closet? Not me. So what I have instead is my version of a custom closet, which is a bunch of plastic buckets where I dump my clothes that don't need to be hung up in. But the problem with that method is that I can't see whatever is at the bottom of these bins. So essentially, I need to clear that up today. It's also my bachelorette weekend this weekend because I'm actually getting married in a month, which came up very fast. But basically, for my bachelorette weekend, it's a secret as to what I'm doing. I told my bridesmaids to surprise me, so I don't actually know where we're going or what we're doing or what I should bring in terms of clothing. But I want to bring clothing to give myself some options. And I want to look kind of fancy, sort of luxurious, like I'm a European on holiday in Canada for some reason. So I need to go through my clothes to actually figure out what could best fulfill that vision. I don't know what I have because I've got too much going on. I also have the guest room closet, which as we know, I'm currently using for my YouTube studio. I call it my studio. It's like a room that's empty that I can use. But there is clothing in that closet as well, which you may have seen me organize in my closet reorganization video. So go watch that one if you haven't already and then come back, I'll wait. But anyway, today will be a bit of a mishmash. So I'm going through all of my clothes in here, maybe all of my purses to figure out what I want to keep and what I might want to donate or sell. Maybe I'll do some try-ons if I'm feeling not too lazy, and then hopefully I will find some clothing that I can bring for the bachelorette weekend. Whew, seems like a tall order to finish in a Sunday afternoon. All right, I think I'm done filming that intro, which means I actually have to pull all this stuff and do some work. Let's just figure out what we need, shall we? So these are the two tubs I'm currently working with. This is largely pajamas, I think, and loungewear and workout gear. This is just a mess. My hanger broke that was holding up all these pants because it was too heavy. And I think below that is just a bunch of sweaters. So let's start here. I think what I'm gonna do is separate out the loungewear and PJs that I might want to bring for the bachelorette weekend in one pile and then just not wear them this week and start packing them in my suitcase. So, okay. I'm immediately overwhelmed. Where should I throw? I'll throw these over here. Because I do fashion videos and I really like fashion and I like having options, I tend to keep things in the off chance that I might wear them, like for example, if I do an outfit challenge video, it would be good to have a bunch of different items of clothing and not have to go out and buy something just for a specific challenge. But to do that, you need to have a lot of things in your wardrobe. But I can't keep having all these things in my wardrobe. This Jackson Rowe, what is this? It's not really a jumpsuit. It's like it's just a one piece, like a lounge one piece. It basically is so comfortable, but it makes you look like a sack of potatoes, and it's very funny. So whenever I put it on, I feel like an Oompa Loompa or some kind of, well, potato sack. So I really like it. So I think I'll keep it. It's just not the most flattering thing in the entire world. This lounge set I got last year because I realized in 2020 that I didn't have any loungewear. None. And 2020 was spent primarily, exclusively in my house. And I had nothing to wear in my house except for pajamas. So, boom. This comes with this came with a shirt. I don't know where the shirt is. This is the top. The tie-dye top to the dreamy sleep set. So this is going with me so far for the bachelorette weekend. So this is a pair of PJs. It's a PJ set, like shorts PJs. And I like it. But I like my PJ sets a little bit more roomy now. Like I like them to be a size or two too large because they're supposed to be comfy. And this one, it's a little bit tight. It's still comfortable, but like these shorts are very tiny and they're a bit like booty shorts. And I don't really like that. So to make room for what I think will be maybe a silk pajama set in the future, I want to be a bit more bougie with my pajamas and loungewear. So I might consider putting this in the donate pile. Ooh, my Smash and Test romper. I actually haven't worn this in a while because it's been too hot, but I wore this a lot last winter. Like a lot, so definitely keeping that. I get pajamas pretty much every Christmas, so I think the challenge with that is, where do you put them all? Because when you have Christmas pajamas, it's not like they're go bad. Go bad. They're not like fruit. But do you know what I mean? Like, they don't expire. They don't typically get rips or anything in them because you're only really wearing them for a finite amount of time per year. So I find I accumulate a lot of those though, so I need to start picking and choosing, I think, more diligently. This, however, is just super fun. This is a onesie I got up north in the French River, maybe like 7 years ago now, maybe less. It's very cute. It's very inconvenient because it's got a lot of buttons, but I like it. My challenge is that I feel, I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel emotionally connected to clothes and specifically to loungewear because I've had a lot of loungewear. I think the longest if we look at the context of my entire wardrobe. So I find it very difficult to throw things away or to donate them or to sell them or give them to another home because I have such specific memories related to all of these things that I just find it, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard. I get attached. I do. I know I shouldn't, but can't help it. All right, one box down. Excellent. Okay, these leather pants are from, what are they? Mango? I got them during the pandemic, I think on Boxing Day. Why, you ask? Did you buy leather pants when you weren't gonna go anywhere for seemingly the next ever? I wanted them. Okay, I've never had faux leather pants before. These ones are flared and a little bit cropped, and you know what? They look pretty good. I'll just say that, and I think I might even bring them to the bachelorette weekend because maybe if we go to, I don't know, if we go for a night out or maybe to a winery or something. Again, no idea where we're going, but these are just a pretty practical going out type of pant. They are extremely comfortable despite appearances. These banana, I call them my banana pants. I don't know why. They're just yellow. But they're paper bag pants. You've seen them in a lot of videos. I am, of course, keeping these because they are very versatile. Also, same goes with the black. I don't tend to be the type of person who buys multiples in colors in certain things, because when you think about trends and style, everything really comes and goes. So if you buy the same shirt in like 4 colors, 5, you don't really actually know if that's going to be a shirt or sweater you're interested in wearing for the long term. I made that mistake a lot in high school and in university because I used to buy exclusively fast fashion, so you could presumably get a shirt in every color of the rainbow if you wanted to. But I often found I was donating or giving away or selling exactly the same type of shirt, like 5 of them at once. And I thought, well, it's just not practical. So pick your favorites. Pick maybe 1 or 2 that you really enjoy and then start there. Unless it's a very classic piece, like a pair of pants like this. These were secondhand, but they're like trousers. If you want to get these in a couple of different neutral colors, something like this never goes out of style. So probably a good bet. I don't know. I guess I'm saying do what you want. Oh, this is the box of 8 million sweaters. This one I just got. I love. It's already dirty, but I think I could probably bring it to the bachelorette weekend. It's just got a nice boxy style. It's a little bit oversized, very fall, so I might bring that. So I'm trying to separate these into cardigan, hoodie, and crew neck. So I've got to get through the rest of this box, and then I don't know what's next. Maybe do the drawers and then see how far I get. I was just attacked by my own sweater. All right, I will lift myself up through pure core strength alone. Watch this. Oh my God. Oh, okay. All I'm trying to do is flip this inside out. This is why I never want to clean out my closet or do any major structural changes to my closet, because I make it way harder than it needs to be. So I bought this sort of, it's like a shirt dress, like a t-shirt dress but long sleeve. I bought this last year and I've really tried to make it work. And I just think it's just not my style. I've tried it with a baseball cap and some socks, and I tried to do like a sporty look with sneakers, and I can't make it work. Be on the donate pile. This is one of those sentimental things. This is from Smart Set in Canada. But for those of you who aren't from Canada, I'm pretty sure Smart Set was just a Canadian brand under a certain other brand's umbrella. But they made, I thought, really nice quality clothes. And I got this in high school. It was just sort of your traditional black long cardigan, because we all know in the mid-2000s, long cardigans and scarves and boots. That's how you proved you were a cool girl. Or the kind who now drinks a lot of pumpkin spice lattes. But I had them. I also have this one from around that same time. And I also have this one. They're not my style anymore, but for some reason I just can't find it in me to throw them away or to donate them. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is maybe even make a video with these, like a styling video, because I do think they're good quality pieces and I do like them. And I'm seeing more longer cardigans and knits out in stores now. So I think they have somewhat come back in, or maybe they never went out of style. So I think I'm going to attempt to do something with these. So make sure I actually do that. So someone call me out in a few weeks if I haven't tried to use those in any particular way, okay? I've been gravitating more lately to the type of sweaters that are more like cardigans, like the open at the front, big and cozy ones, because I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Like if I want something warm, I just want to throw it on. I don't want to have to commit to a hoodie or even a crew neck. So buckets are done. Onto the drawers. Okay, next is the t-shirt drawer. And I say that because I have so many t-shirts and I always think I'm going to wear them. And I usually do. I mean, hello. In most videos, you'll see me with some kind of t-shirt. And in real life, if you ever meet me, I'm almost always wearing some form of graphic tee. But I think, like at this point, there are some that I just straight up don't wear anymore. So I think it is time to do a tiny, tiny bit of a t-shirt purge. I don't want to do it, but I think for my sanity, I need to do it. I literally went through the ones I thought I could most easily get rid of and decided I couldn't get rid of any of them, so good start. Okay, so far the only one I'm getting rid of is this Rogue One baseball tee. When I bought it, I loved Star Wars, I love Rogue One, but The Rise of Skywalker put me off Star Wars so much that I just stopped wearing this entirely. And because I haven't reached for it again after, I'm kind of back into Star Wars, Mandalorian got me back in, but I haven't reached for this, so I think it's time. So that's, if you're keeping score, one t-shirt out of 36. 1 out of 36. All right, well, let's just move right along then to the miscellaneous all seasons drawer. This one is kind of full of tank tops in the summertime, and it's full of crew necks and sweaters in the wintertime. Currently, because I didn't have space anywhere else, it's full of both of those at the moment. And a t-shirt. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. I've said this before on my channel that I'm a bit of a wardrobe maximalist. I really don't, like, minimalism is not for me. Capsule wardrobes, also not for me. I understand the principles and why some people love them, but for me, fashion is such a creative endeavor. So I don't want to have to be limited to certain types of outfits or certain combinations because I want to make a new combination basically every time I get dressed. So the problem with that though is that I don't have any space for any of my clothes ever. Being a maximalist is fine as long as you maintain two things: the organization of your clothes, which obviously I am fixing now, but also you can, in my opinion, be a maximalist without being an overspender. So I wouldn't consider myself an impulsive spender or an overspender when it comes to clothing. Certainly I'm an impulsive person, so if there's something I really like, I'll buy it if it's within my means, but I'm not going to go into credit card debt for clothes. If your budget has a pretty healthy section for clothes and it's within your budget to do so and to kind of get creative and thrift new clothes and buy secondhand, then by all means. But I think, like a lot of people, in 2021, I'm kind of coming back into the world, double vaccinated now, get vaccinated. So I kind of feel like I want to re-enter society wearing things that maybe I wouldn't normally wear, or I want to make room in my wardrobe to replace old, kind of worn out things that I bought in high school with actually luxury items that I really love and will treasure for the next 10 years. So although it's a little bit painful to do so sometimes, you have to make space for these kinds of things, right? Okay, so I have always loved this shirt in particular. Again, I got it from Smart Set in, I think, high school, and it was a very, to me, it was a very Art Deco piece. I have kept it through every move, through every closet purge, through basically everything, but I have not worn it in probably 10 years, and I'm not sure why I feel the need to keep it, but I think today is the day I finally say sayonara to my sparkly sequin top. Ooh, this is fun. This is my Barbie onesie? What's this called? Barbie bodysuit that my best friend got for me a few years ago, and I don't wear it enough, so maybe I'll wear it with those leather pants for the bachelorette. Is that too crazy? I guess it's a bachelorette. I can pretty much do whatever I want. I don't really do a large closet changeover per season because I try to, as best I can, just make use of my clothes all year round, unless they're, you know, a sundress that I'm not going to wear in December in Canada. But stuff like this, you know, little tank tops, those can be switched out for turtlenecks. So I have another basket in the guest room closet that I basically just use that as my seasonal bin that I do the switchover for, but the bulk of everything pretty much stays where it is. All right, I'm a jeans fanatic. Most people's go-to pant might be a legging, might be a sweatpant, might be a jogger. Mine, jeans. I have pretty comfortable jeans, but I also have some pretty uncomfortable jeans. So I'm gonna go through and just see if there's anything I can finally take off the rotation, because I don't really wear all of them anymore, and because I don't work fully from home anymore, I still do work from home most of the time. So I do need something quite comfortable, particularly because we usually go on walks around lunchtime, so I don't want anything that's uncomfortable to walk in. These, my Calvin Klein shorts overalls, I think have seen their last summer day. I think I'm going to put those away for the season. Not to donate, just to put away for now. The cat just opened the door to the bedroom herself because that is a skill she has now. Kind of worries me sometimes. Can your cat open doors? Comment below. These are basically ripped light wash skinny jeans. Now, we are all aware, I think, that people don't really wear these anymore, but I just like them, you know? I think I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them for now, because the only problem with these is that they're very ripped, and the rips have gotten more ripped over time. So, there's a lot of weird leg action happening there, so maybe I'll try them on again and decide. Can't call yourself a denim enthusiast until you have basically so many of the same wash that you can barely lift it. 9 pairs of basically an identical wash. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't think it's any of those things. I think it's just a little silly. Am I just justifying keeping them when I probably shouldn't? Yes. But, so? So I have 12 pairs of jeans. One, I guess, isn't really a jean. It's more of a khaki. Was that too many? Oh, with the Zara ones, 13. And then these overalls. And these overalls. Is that too many? How many is that? 14 denim style things? I mean, no. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that the lighting is what it is. Here's the other side of my closet. So this is the side that I tend to curate pretty well, but what I'm getting really sick of is like this situation. The sort of fold over on the hangers because you don't want the little bumps on the shoulders on certain shirts, but I don't like the way that looks. So I think I'm gonna be pretty strict with what I keep and what I don't. I say that, I'm probably not. This is either a satisfying video to watch or like one of the most frustrating videos in the world because I keep saying I'm gonna get rid of things and then I don't. So, sorry. All right, this has 3 shirts on it. 4 shirts on it, oh my god. So these are all pretty summery. You know what, we're still in that kind of changeover season, but I bet that I won't wear a couple of these. Because it's too, like, even though, so in Canada, it doesn't tend to get very, very cold until maybe the mid-October, end of October. Usually in September, we have 30 degrees Celsius days pretty much all of September. So it's still very hot here on most days, but I'm only gonna wear so many summery things. I think I'm at the point where I'm just gonna like enforce autumn and just wear autumnal things. So I think a lot of these can actually just go into the changeover bin. This tank top is one I got in my secondhand clothing shopping video. I have not had a chance to wear it anywhere yet, so I think what I might do is pack this in the bachelorette pile. Maybe I'll wear this with like a pair of jeans and a cute pair of heels. Ooh. So I purchased these two collared and sleeveless long dress shirts pretty well ages ago from H&M when I first started working at a grown-up job. You can see the story of that here if you want in that video, but I just don't take a lot of joy in wearing these. I tend to wear them as a basic or a staple if I ever need them, but I don't enjoy wearing them. And I think what I've realized over the past year or so is that I want to get as much joy as possible out of any piece of clothing that I wear. So I think it is now finally time to say sayonara to these sort of cheaper sleeveless dress shirts, because I can always buy nicer versions of these in the future if it turns out I actually need them. So I'm thinking I probably won't. So time to donate. I feel like I have a bit of a blouse obsession. Now the reason for that, oh my god, am I making it worse? Personally, I just think you can never go wrong with a good blouse, good button up. You can dress it up, dress it down, it looks great with everything. But one thing I did realize is that there's this shirt here, which I don't tend to wear as often. It's a bit too boxy for me, and I just don't see myself getting a lot of use out of it. So I think this might be in the sell pile. A lot of denim button-ups as well. I used to wear these a lot, again, to work in the fall, and what I used to do also is layer them with sweaters for work. And I don't really do that as much anymore. It's just not really my style. And honestly, I haven't worn these in a very long time. I wore this actual denim one last year quite a bit because I like the denim on denim look. But these other two just haven't really worn. So I think I might get brutal today. The reason why I have a hard time getting rid of these is because these, again, are Smart Set, which was a pretty nice brand back in its day. So when you have stuff from Smart Set, you really don't want to get rid of it, but if it's not my style, I just don't think I'm gonna wear it. Okay, so I basically combed through everything else and it's looking pretty good. I have still 2 blazers, 3 blazers, 4 blazers, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is 10 blazers too many? I'm a blazer enthusiast, okay? Oh, I have another one in the guest closet. So that's 11. I'm keeping them. Comb through my pants, my shorts. I only have basically 3 pairs of shorts that aren't denim shorts. 4 if you count a floral pair I also have, but I put that in the summer pile. So I keep these shorts here during the year, even when it's not spring and summer, because this stuff, you know, it's kind of behind the dresser, so it doesn't actually take up that much space, because realistically, I'm not hanging up too many other dresses in here, though I do have some winter ones that I'll probably switch over, but I haven't worn dresses really in the winter in about 2 years, so that will take some getting used to again. I'm gonna have to invest in some better quality tights, I think. Okay, that pretty much sums up this closet. Now I'm taking you to a secret treasure trove, which is my purse trunk. So here we go. We are currently at the purse trunk. This is where all the purses that I own are located, and truthfully, because it's, again, just a big box I throw crap in, I don't know what's in there, so let's find out. I have quite a few I could probably part with. I'm just ready again to make space for new kinds of things. I want to be a bit more of a sophisticated lady, or at least feel like I am. So some of these purses just don't quite match that, you know? So time to take some stock. It is a big ol' mess. Okay, this one, very cute, very 80s, got it secondhand, keeping. Use it all the time, actually. Matte and Nat, very useful a crossbody bag, keeping, although it's a little bit too small. But still good, still like it. Again, another Matte and Nat. This one's a trifold, and it's another crossbody, keeping. This vintage 60s, gorgeous, love it, keeping. Designer, keeping. Vintage 80s, very fun, very sparkly. Matte and Nat, small backpack, feels like the Mary Poppins bag, fits everything I need, keeping. This very nice real leather satchel. I like it because it's just very plain, can go with anything. Also good for outfit challenges videos because it's kind of like the bag a writer or an artist would carry in the forest. I don't know why I think that, but I like it, so that's why I'm keeping it. This cute little wicker tote, I use it as a purse. It's really only meant as a beach bag, and I had to put Gorilla Tape in the bottom because the bottom just fell out of this one day and all my stuff fell right through it, but I just think it's really cute. My best friends, it was in like a subscription box my best friends got me a few years ago for my birthday, so I don't want to get rid of it. So I might just keep reinforcing the Gorilla Tape. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Roots, leather, crossbody, very useful and good. This, I feel like I can probably get rid of at this point, but it's very sentimental because I did buy it. It was very expensive. I bought it with my own money, and I was very proud of it. Might keep, I don't know. This fanny pack I really like, but it is just too long for me. So when I put it on, I have to like double crisscross it because there's no belt hole for me. And truthfully, I don't even know if I'm a fanny pack person anyway. A couple of years ago, I really wanted to be, so I bought a couple, but it just has not worked out. So if you're a fanny pack person, let me know if you style them better than I do, but I just can't, I don't know, I can't get into it. So I think this is on the donate or sell pile. I got this little Guess, rough shape. This little Guess wristlet. Do you remember wristlets? We all used to wear those in high school. I bought this in the Rome airport, Rome, Italy. You know how they have, well, they have designer stores at the Italian airport because, I don't know, I guess why not? But I was determined to buy something with my euros when I was there, and for some reason at the time I thought Guess was like a primo designer, so it was probably just the only thing I could afford. But I bought this tiny little ribbon purse with my own money, and I've just always been proud of that fact. Like, it's not really, maybe it is in style again, Gen Z, I mean, you tell me, but I bought it in 2010, I think. This is really nice, but I'm just not really a clutch person. This is quite a nice real leather envelope clutch, but I just don't tend to carry them. I don't know, so I think this is on the maybe pile. That might be a sell or donate. Same with this. This is just a pretty plain black and white evening bag. It's one of those ones where, you know when you're going to a wedding or something, or an event, and you just need a clutch or like a smaller bag? This was one of them. but it just doesn't, I've always kept it because I thought, you never know when you're gonna need a clutch, but I have a couple of others now, so I think this one doesn't really suit my style anymore either, so I think that's on the sell pile. This is another fanny pack. This is Matt and Nat one. It's so small, this thing barely fits my phone, but the color is so cute, and sometimes, I mean, I don't wear it, but I'm probably gonna keep it for now. Oh, would you look at that, another backpack. But look, watch, look. Backpack, but also crossbody. I don't know, I just thought that was really cool. So I'm gonna keep it because this is like my backup backpack if a black leather backpack would look better than my gray one. So keeping that one. Oh, one of my Longchamp bags. I got this one in Paris. I wish there weren't so many dupes of this type of bag because this I spent good euros on in Paris, actual Paris, where this real brand is from, and there are so many dupes of it. Like, I could be carrying this down the street, you'd be like, oh, that girl just has some rando tote bag. No, it's the real thing. I have two of these. I really like them. This one has the shorter handles, so I kind of prefer my longer black one, but I want to make use of this more often. Ooh, maybe bachelorette party weekend. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna put this in the bachelorette pile. I'm so glad we're doing this. This is my Coach. What is this? I wanted to call it a duffel. It's not a duffel. It's almost like a bowling bag. I just really like this style of bag. It's a little bit bigger than what I normally would gravitate toward now, but I still do like it. Keeping that. This is a very old over-the-shoulder crossbody Rudsack bag. I don't know if Rudsack, is Rudsack a Canadian brand? It's a very luxurious, made in Canada. Oh yeah. It's a very luxurious leather brand. My mom didn't want it anymore and she gave it to me. And I don't use it very often because it's just a bit plain for my style currently, but it is a very nice bag, so maybe I'll make an effort to wear that more often. Hey, could you not? For right now? Get out of there. This is a Coach bag my mom got a few years ago, decided she didn't want, gave to me. It kind of went out of style for a few years, so this would have been about 10 years ago actually that I was in university. I was thinking about this purse the other day and I just thought, the kind of slouchier luxury bags are kind of coming back, so I want to give this one another go. Again, it might be another bachelor party bag. Bachelorette party. All right, last is these two big bags. These two big bags, I think it's finally time to say goodbye. The zippers don't really work. This was my high school bag. Doesn't it just look like a big old lump now? This is my high school bag. I used it for my books. This was in the mid 2000s. Like, this is when you were too cool for school and no one wanted to carry a backpack. So this is what I did. I carried this giant ass overbody bag like this, like I was about to search for treasure in the Amazon or something. It did, to its credit, fit everything I needed it to, but holy smokes, was that a lot of weight to put on one shoulder. I tried to use this my first year of university, and when I started walking to school in university, I could not physically lift this. So I immediately transferred to a backpack and only recently went back to large sort of purse totes like this for work. So this has served me well over the years, but I think my emotional attachment to it has sort of not expired, but I think I'm just ready to move on. I'm ready to say goodbye and say goodbye to this sort of chapter of my life. You think we're done? Oh ho ho! No, we have only begun. Back in the guest room slash studio now, and of course there is already random crap on the floor. But realistically, what I'm here for is to try to figure out this. As I mentioned, this is another closet full of clothes. And I need to do something about it. I thought I was pretty much good with this closet, but I'm not, because it still bothers me every time I look at it. It's too full, and I'm ready to fix it. And there are some shoes in here on these trays. Again, if you've seen my Organize My Closet video with me, you will know what these are, but I want to potentially put some shoes and coats and other garments in the donate pile. All right, honestly, I think the time has come to get rid of the first 2 pantsuits I ever bought. I don't wear them. Again, on the joy train, they don't bring me any. They don't bring me any joy, so I think it is time to say goodbye. You served me moderately well, goodbye. The thing about Vans, so these are my purple Vans, and I've had them for a while. The thing about Vans is that they get dirty really fast. Yes, I'm aware that you can clean these, but that's not really the issue I'm talking about. Vans wear down. The heels wear down rather quickly, and they're honestly just not that fun to wear. They're not really my style anymore. So I've kept these for the longest time. They're my Skechers Go Walks. I've had these probably since high school. I bought them mainly for traveling when I went to Rome and, I don't know, other places in Europe, and they were indeed very comfortable, but they're just not my style anymore. Not my style. Goodbye. So, goodbye. This is very nice, very figure flattering, but I don't like the texture. Yeah, just not my thing. Not my thing anymore, so I think I'm gonna find this a new home. What do you know? Another basket. This basket in particular, as I mentioned, is my winter switchover one. So all of the spring stuff and summer stuff that I took out of that other closet will come here, and all this stuff will go in there. I don't think I want to make the entire changeover just yet, because I don't want to overwhelm my closet. So I think though I will start. Oh my god, what is all this? Okay. Okay. What was I even saying? Okay, so it probably looks like I didn't make very much progress, but I promise that this is pretty good. The problem with knits and knit sweaters is that they just take up so much space. Oh my god, there's more back here. Oh my god. If anyone knows a better way to store knit sweaters or like chunky sweaters, please do let me know. I know I could probably vacuum seal them in bags, but I'm just such a low maintenance lady. I don't really have time for that. You know, if there's any particular way you pack things that works well for you. I haven't found anything thus far. I kind of just smush them. Wow. Oh. So this is the pile of clothing that I will be either donating, maybe trying to sell, or straight up trying to convert maybe to something else. Like I have tank tops that are kind of too old and worn down to wear, but maybe I could use them for cleaning, you know, as not dish rags, like, I don't know, if I'm cleaning the floor or the baseboards or something, you know, reuse. So we'll see. That was quite fruitful actually, because it's amazing to think that all of this massive pile was taking up so much space in my wardrobe. And all of this space is great for now, and I'm sure I will eventually fill it. This isn't my wedding dress, by the way. If you've watched my video from a few months ago, that is my grandmother's wedding dress, and that is the dress that I wore to my bridal shower. Don't worry, no spoilers. Okay, so here's what I ended up with so far, by the way. Leather pants and what's this called? what is this called? Bodysuit. Got some shoes, sandals here. I've got a more casual look with my Zara tank top that I got secondhand, my Coach bag, my Longchamp, these new sunglasses, apparently French. Got a t-shirt, a couple of sets of PJs. Oh, look, who is this? All right, not interested. But that's what I have so far. The closet clean out has been successful. Hope you enjoyed this tour of my closet. It took basically all afternoon to do this clear out. It's not really a huge clear out, but it will make some good space for, I don't know, maybe some new treasures in the future. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like and subscribe if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, subscribe anyway, because it might be different next time. Bye. Woohoo, got the hiccups. Hello. Can you get out of there?